Are you ready to see some changes? Are you getting really tired of this crazy energy that we've had lately? Well, I don't blame you. And this is the week that we finally have a break with that because we have had so much happening astrologically in the past few weeks and it led up to this full moon that happened last week. This full moon that was in Capricorn. And Capricorn really asks for us to take stock of where we are setting boundaries in our life, whether that's limits on ourselves, maybe that's like what kind of limits we're setting on ourselves when it comes to diet, how much time we spend online, how much time we spend scrolling as opposed to sleeping, you know, um, where we are giving too much of our time to other people. If you're already feeling spread thin enough and you're giving your energy to others by listening to their problems and trying to help them work through their problems, but you're being left with nothing. That is kind of what this Capricorn full moon brought to light, right? Is where these limits and boundaries are necessary and needed in our lives. And full moons have a way of just bringing that stuff to the surface. That's what they do. Full moons, think of it like this, right? The sun and the moon are in complete opposition out there in the old solar system when a full moon happens. And as a result, the sun, right, and especially wherever it is in the sky, whatever zodiac sign it's in, right, so where it's in that emotional watery sign of Cancer right now, very in tune with what its feelings are telling it, shining its light, so that's the spotlight, that's shining a light on that Capricorn full moon about our boundaries, and it illuminates every crack and crevice in that moon, and it says, where are things hidden? And it brings them to light. Ain't nothing getting out of the searchlight of a full moon, I tell you what. And as a result, that's why when these hidden things come to light, it could be our hidden emotions that are coming to light. It could be all these things that we've repressed. Maybe it's something where you've held that back, that you are, overstepping your own boundaries in order to accommodate others. Maybe you're not setting them, hard enough with yourself and you're feeling absolutely exhausted. That came to light under the power of this full moon. And all the energies leading up to it as well, right? And so this week, what's great is we don't have any major planetary aspects. And these are the weeks that I love, not just because it makes the videos, lighter for me to do, but because it makes the energy lighter in general. And that's exactly what we've got going on this week. We had enough realization hit, I think, in the past few weeks, not just the past few weeks, but especially in this year with this major transit of Pluto moving into Aquarius, planet of change and transformation, moving into the sign of innovation and new things. And so we all have this push and drive to deconstruct everything that was old and reinvent it and to create something new and that's more fitting on all different levels, from a personal level all the way up to a global level, government, everything is getting this massive facelift. And as a result, there's this push inside of all of us to make these major changes so that we can start living a little bit more of an authentic life. The planet that rules Aquarius is Uranus. Uranus brings things through on an unexpected level, and it can feel like electricity. And it makes us have this push, and we don't know why, but we have this push to make changes, especially if Uranus is making a big impact in your chart now. You're really feeling that push for freedom and liberation and change. Now that Aquarius, that Uranus rules, the moon is going to be transiting through there this week, starting the week out. And this is where we're coming out of that full moon energy of what do I want to make the plans for the future, right? I'm planning for the future is what Capricorn's saying. This is the week that those insights really come through. The ideas come through, that push comes through, and it may come through in the most unexpected of ways. And where it's making its impact, they're really positive. Uranus, Aquarius, that Aquarian moon, it's all a very positive energy this week. So we start that out kind of already feeling like we're ready to solve these problems because we're getting some pretty cool solutions that are coming through, whether that's in our dreams or our subconscious is talking to us in conscious life. All of a sudden, we just have this deja vu moment. Like, I feel like I should have done that, or I should go there, or I should talk to this person. We're listening to what our higher self is telling us. Maybe somebody reaches out and is like, hey, I know somebody that you should be, connected with, whether it's, for relationship or job or whatever it might be. These things come through unexpectedly, and you have to trust what your higher self is telling you. This is where we start to get these wheels moving forward to making these changes. It's not just about planning, it's about doing. We have an ability, I think now at this junction that we're at, in the really truly dawn in the age of Aquarius, like they've always talked about, we're here now with Pluto moving into Aquarius. This is a 250-year cycle. We are reinventing, and we are getting these ideas, and we're able to manifest on a greater scale than we really ever have been before, whether that's money, whether that's love, relationship, job, dream career, whatever it might be. We have the ability to make it happen. And where this energy this week is telling us is it isn't just about the manifesting, right? I think what a lot of people forget is that in the world of manifesting, things don't just magically happen. We still have to make our feet move forward to making our dreams come true. And I think that this is a week where we start that out, and we have that power of motivation from the Capricorn full moon behind us, saying, I'm ready for change. I'm ready to make my life different. And now we're going to be getting those insights this week on how to make that happen, especially on Wednesday, because Mercury gets involved. That's the planet of the conscious mind. That's the planet of communication. So don't be surprised if you hear something, say something, feel something this Wednesday, especially, that is kind of those answers that you've been looking for. A lot of times that's what it is. The answer isn't inside of ourselves. We just have to calm ourselves down enough and quiet the chatter around us enough to be able to hear it. And I think that that's something this week that'll come through a little bit stronger than usual. So really, that's the main thing that's happening this week. This is going to impact everybody, but especially our Aquarius and Leo friends, because these are the two signs that deal with that energy the most. And you're the ones that are kind of getting this massive transformation push, as well as Taurus and Scorpio too. All the fixed signs are getting a huge push for major change in 2024 because of this major planetary, that 250-year cycle of Pluto moving into Aquarius. So, but it affects all of us. It's not just that sun sign as well. So everybody, just listen to what the universe is telling you, listen to what your dreams are telling you, and just remember, keep dreaming big and act on what those dreams are telling you, and amazing things can happen. All right, we'll see you next week.